Hi everybody, my name is Priscilla and this is the Osho Zen Tarot for the full moon that took place on Friday the 31st of July. It is a couple of days later. It's now Monday the 3rd of August, and unfortunately, of course, something seems to have happened in my world and it's slowed things down for me to get a video out. But in the same breath, I'm always aware that the videos come out as and when they're meant to. So just dropped a card. I think this is it. Full moon in Aquarius. It's all about the collective energy and the conscious collective, and also about innovation and technology. And it's very exciting times, really. But it's also Sun in Leo at the moment. So energetically, it's the individual facing off against the collective. So interesting times, and I shall now draw a card and see what comes through. Okay, this is a very interesting card. I don't know. I'm finding this one fascinating and actually very funny. We're all in a place of basically being reminded to be aware of the face that we show the rest of the world that tells everybody that we're, happy and excited and pleased to see you, but it's all really at the heart of it a bit of a facade. And behind the scenes, I guess, technically, we all have our own personal machinations and the things that we try to put into place to control our environment. And so even though this particular card looks particularly, he's actually a little bit ugly and pretty scary with the snake's tail and all the rest of it coming off his tie, it's one of those things where you realize that, we're all compromising somewhere, somehow, and we all get in politics somewhere, somehow, and showing a happy face to the world and behind the scenes busy trying to create machinations to get what we really want, even though we're telling the world that everything's okay and we're fine with things the way they are, or that we're happy with someone else's choices, and in actual fact we're not. I'm actually starting to see that this is really about us speaking our truth and being really honest with ourselves and to everybody else about what we want, instead of putting on a face and telling the world that we're happy and behind the scenes being really unhappy and then trying to manipulate and control things so that we do get what we want, but in more underhanded ways. Then who does that genuinely serve? It certainly doesn't serve the people that you're trying to then, wrestle control from. And it certainly doesn't serve you, and it doesn't serve your heart in the bigger picture. It really just shows up as, and the worst part about it probably is that you will actually be shown up in ways that won't be pleasant. You will get caught out. And so I'm just getting here that the reality is, don't show a face that isn't truly where you're at. Show the truth of who you are. Be honest about what's happening for you. If you don't like something, most people are probably really good at recognizing that, gosh, if it's not good, that's okay. And it's not a bad thing to at least speak your truth. And but to put on a facade and say that everything's okay when genuinely they aren't, you're crossing boundaries. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping everybody else. And for what it's worth, there's big energies at the moment. It just makes for messiness, and I just really feel that it's wise to sort of be honest and speak your truth. So I think that's it for today. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and there'll be another video again, I think about the 17th of August for the new moon in Leo, which will be a very powerful, energetic time as well. I think we're all feeling everything. It's been pretty big. I've just literally read on the internet that there's been more earthquakes in Queensland, and so everyone's feeling the shaky foundation beneath us. And so speaking our truth, being honest, and not play politics where it really doesn't serve anybody is probably the best thing you can possibly do. Be honest and truthful to yourself and to everybody else, because if you get caught in politics, guaranteed you're going to get caught out. I just look at Australian politics with the Speaker of the House of Representatives here in Australia. Tried to slide a few things through in her expenses, and she's been caught out big time, and now she's resigned. It's messy stuff. Thank you very much, everyone, and speak to you again soon. Good luck and goodbye.